Thank you. I love that music. It is my great pleasure to introduce our next honored guest, a co-sponsor of the Serve America Act and a tremendous champion of the national service movement. The career of Senator Jeanne Shaheen has been marked by her extraordinary commitment to new and innovative solutions to our nation's most persistent social problems. Senator Shaheen has devoted her life to public service. A former high school teacher, town zoning board chair, and three-time state senator, Senator Shaheen was the first woman to be elected governor of the state of New Hampshire, focusing her administration on college affordability, access to public kindergarten, affordable health coverage, and job creation. As governor, she issued an executive order establishing the New Hampshire Commission for National and Community Service, which now annually engages nearly 5,000 national service participants across the state. These members help mobilize an additional 320,000 community volunteers who dedicate literally an astounding 38 million hours of service every year. It is a remarkable figure in any state, especially one the size of New Hampshire, and it's a testament to the inventive leadership of Senator Shaheen. After serving as governor, Senator Shaheen continued her commitment to education and service as the director of the Harvard Community Institute of Politics at the Kennedy School of Government, fostering the development of our future leaders and public servants. She entered the United States Senate in January 2009 and quickly made her mark on national service policy. In March 2009, during the debate on the Serve America Act, Senator Shaheen and her colleague, Senator Judd Gregg, introduced an amendment that will extend the work of AmeriCorps by offering the opportunities for skilled musicians and artists to expand access to music education in high-need communities. This legislation proposes the use of music and arts engagement to increase youth achievement and leadership. In recognition of her outstanding impact on national service, in her first term as United States Senator, Senator Shaheen was honored with the Outstanding New Member Award at the Friends of National Service reception in February. She braved an historic snowstorm to join us that night, which we so appreciate, to receive her award and to discuss the importance of service in her life and the work of others. Senator Shaheen has remained committed to the cause of citizen service, using the ingenuity and talents of people to power change and innovation. And I know from personal experience how Senator Shaheen has been instrumental for launching and growing City Year and other national service programs throughout the state of New Hampshire. As a public servant, Senator Shaheen is an exemplary role model, and we are honored to have her with us today to hear from this great friend of our community and to thank her deeply for her dedicated career. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Senator Jeanne Shaheen.
Music. Thank you, Michael, for that very nice introduction, and I am so honored to be here really on behalf of the Senate, to be a voice for national service. I especially appreciate being here with all of you who have spent so much time and energy in this movement, making a difference for America. I'm sort of a newbie, although, Michael, we did bring City Year to New Hampshire when I was governor, too, so thank you and Alan for that. But I was a newly elected senator when we passed the Serve America Act last year, and I vividly remember being on the Senate floor when Orrin Hatch got up and made the motion to name the bill the Edward M. Kennedy Serve America Act, and what it felt like to be there with everyone standing and clapping when Teddy Kennedy came out. And it seemed to me that that was what we should be doing to solve all of our nation's problems. You know, those of us in elective office standing there together, thinking about how we could work together to solve the challenges facing this country. And I have no doubt that Teddy Kennedy is here with us in spirit today, even though he can't be with us in person. You know, Vicki and Alan said so eloquently about the difference that service makes for people. I kind of view service as a threefer. You know, it's about the person who's being helped, it's about the person who's serving, and then, as Melody said so well, it's also about the community and the country. Right now in America, the challenges that we face are huge. I think they're too big for government to solve, too big for the private sector to solve, too big for the nonprofit, for the volunteers in our communities to solve. But together, we can make a difference for so many of the challenges that we face in this country. And lest you think those of us in the Senate have not gotten the message, I want to relay a conversation that we had yesterday. A number of us were meeting with Secretary Duncan, talking about the education budget that the President has proposed. And one of the senators who was there said, "You know," she said, "we really need to be able to attract young people into the teaching profession, just like Teach for America has done." She said, "You need to do a line item in the budget that just supports Teach for America." So we also want to do one that supports so many of the other City Year and so many of the other programs. But I think it's reflective of the fact that those of us in Congress have gotten the message that it makes a difference to support service programs. Now the challenge is going to be to fulfill the promise of the Serve America Act. And that's where all of you come in and will be so important. When you write those postcards, make sure you put a little personal note on it, because as you know, that makes a difference to all of us. But your leadership to think about how we build the service movement as the result of this act is going to be critical. Your support to make sure that you keep the pressure on to get the funding that we need in Congress and to build the programs across this country to address the challenges that we face is going to be so critical. So I thank you for all of your leadership that you've shown to date, all the leadership that you will continue to show, and please know that I will be there with you as we continue to build on all of your efforts to date. Thank you very much.